Welcome to the fucking... Right, I just equipped some... I was wondering, because we would have just touched the save crystal, so everyone should be at full HP, but I just optimised everybody's equipment, so some people have got slightly more scrumbly now. I've made a revelation. I've revelated something, but it'll wait until I speak to the funny man at the bottom of the stairs. Don't get many visitors doing it, Mario. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, I tried to do a voice just then, and it backfired horribly. You come scavenging for odds and ends, have you? Oh, the way out is just back up those stairs. To smithereens, you say? Then there's nothing left to do, but do. I didn't say do. My tongue's green and I didn't say do, I'm sorry. Find your own tunnels, please. You need to get the power working again, for that gate'll budge, though. The fuse in that contraption up the stairs is blown, but this ought to fix it up. It's a pot of tube fuse! Fusey tubies! Made that tube fuse from the parts I found down in the buried tunnels, as good as any you'll find, and better than most, mark my words. Oh. What else do you have to sell me? Eh? Do you have any purchases? Oh, cypress pole. Better bow. Better bow, better gun. Do you have... Oh, a mage masher. It inflicts silence as well. I do like one of those. I could probably find some of these around. We do need, It's like, here's the thing, all the weaker ones are downstairs. Oh, hang on, you sell spells. Oh, ho, ho. Do you have, You don't have... Blizzard. Got some funny gambits. Blizzard's gonna be important. I'll buy that. These two not so much. I'll see what else we want. Silton, Shilton. Oh! Might have a funny go at buckling, mightn't we? And then... I don't have anyone who can equip this at the moment, so it might be a little bit silly to give that to anyone. Just a rod. It's a shame I can't see, because I can't remember if it's the staves that I can give Pinello right now, or the rod. No, you know what? I remember saying rod. I remember saying rod, but is that weaker than just the dagger? Barely more powerful. Right. And then what I will do is I will buy these, in fact. And just grasp all these. It's better to grasp anything you're not sure about from whatever merchant lives underground. Support your underground friends. Selves. Some selves. We can have more precision in the scrumpo. We have more precision in the scrumpo than ever before. Well, we've got less than 50%, that'll do. You might need a sense of self at some point. Do I have anything to sell you? Oh, quite a bit as it turns out. Let's just do some commerce real quick. I'm sorry we're opening up with commerce. What I could have done is I could have told you about the revelation that I had during all this. But I've just sort of honed in on trying to decide what I'd wanted to buy. I think the teleport stones are the only usable anything in this. Oh, yes, I've sold enough of something. I'll have you. Chromed leathers, first aid kit, lovely potions, lovely phoenixes, salted leathers. Alright. Normally I get supplies I need often in the caverns come through Nalbina, but a Barheim passage is known to have certain items not easily come by. I knew it weren't safe, but, well, here I am. Underground, overground, wombling fucked. Hey ho hey, you see? And now I get even more. Now I become even more powerful. Anything behind you? No. No, there's not a stone. Right, so I'll tell you the revelation I had about the soundtrack. The OST, I thought it was just like a higher quality version of the tracks from the original PS2. But it's... And later on, I made the observation that parts of it sounded different to me. It's... not quite as drastic... Oh! Something sparkly happened. Okie dokie. The fact that it's 100% charge worries me, because that means something else is gonna... You're gonna... Fuse did the trick, but that doesn't change the fact it's dangerous. We need to not worry. I bet pressing buttons reduces the power, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, that's a hefty thwackums. Okay, ought to be able to look for all I'm back on my bullshit, Master Frodo. Passage ain't so bad, but let the charge drop and some fierce beasts start coming out of the dark. Oh, I remember what goes on down here now. There's lightning nonsenses. But, yeah. So, I thought something sounded a bit... you keep showing me interesting little men.
He's wiggly. Hey, who turned out the lights? One of those?
Stop sucking all the things.
Mimics. They disguise themselves as all manner of things, then strike when you're least wary. Some of them have a fondness for energy, I'm told. They gorge themselves on the stuff till there's naught left.
So,
Mimic.
what happens then?
The weirdo comes out.
Lights out, and it's worse in the dark. Much worse. So, let them get too close to one of those conduits, and they'll suck it dry. But don't worry, it'll give the energy back if you ask nicely. Sticking it with a sword helps too. Clock's ticking.
Make sure you hurt the insects, my friend. Right. You need to be destroyed, like this. I've changed the gambits around, because I wanted to see if it caused fewer interrupts. Now you've just... all you've done there is change... It means you change the target to somebody else who's attacking me. I like when they hurt men without being interrupted. But, like, if they're attacking someone and the leader changes his target, they start a new attack action, and it just delays the strike. So I was wondering if I could get around that, but all I've done is brought anarchy upon myself. The fucking soundtrack, right, is the thing. I thought it sounded different than I remember, and parts of it kind of do. And I'm not entirely sure what it is, because there wasn't more added to the soundtrack. That was complete fallacy on my part. I just didn't, at low volume, I didn't recognise that particular bit. But the tambourines didn't come through, I'm afraid. So I don't know what's going on anymore, Delilah. So I want to test something when we do get back in range. But like it's weird. Cause it's inconsistent in how different it all sounds to me. Like the Esther sounds just a little bit different for some reason. The Wester Sands I barely recognise at all. Parts of Rabanasta don't quite sound like I'm expecting. Giza Plains? Indistinguishable. So I don't know who's got the rat. But I know who's got the rat. That's the question that I have to ask myself. You know, you, sir. You, sir, have really got a fish in the brain. What you got to do? I want you to start healing. 'Cause all you've really got is your bare hands, and it's not doing a lot of damage. It bothers me to have to fuck with this at all. It bothers me fucking with the gambit system, but I'll find the truth if I have to slap myself for it. There's nothing else in the fucking cul-de-sac other than this wrought iron fish. I don't know who's wrought all the iron, or why they did it in a fish. There's a bat! There's important squoofuses. You know what? It's strange to me. Do I not have the license for the I don't have the license for the buckler. Can I change that? Shield license. Oh. Got a more powerful hat that I could be wearing. I don't know where to get shield mistakes from. Anything of yours that I could... Additional gambit slot. Might as well. I feel like it's only when I really upgrade the gambit system that it's going to be worth fucking around with. Off screen, of course. I would never do that to you. And likewise. More G's for the big garbage upstairs. Right. Righty-bitey then. I'll steal something from this bat, and it'll be funny as hell. Look! Burglary! Oh, you were carrying a funny stone! Come on. Come on now. There's no need. Just spin kicking the fun bats right out the gate. I'd Libra myself, but there's no point really. I can exploit precisely no weaknesses. Oh, you smashed an insect until it gave up being alive. Well, I see a conduit over there, and I worry. Yes. The battery mimic needs to be stopped. It mimics a battery. This is what a battery looks like. Look. We swear it's true. You needn't. You really needn't bother. You needn't bother being here. Thank you. Thank you for potion. Thank you for potion, and I'll thank you to also hurt the guy. Oh, what to be thankful for my brain. Right. Well, oh. Little flask filled with dreams. There's all sorts for us to enjoy. Already checked that, please. Please move. I need to do ordinary things. Like write a book. Oh, they all want you. Are you a different coloured bat than usual? I swear the bats are different. I thought the last one we just fought was red. Am I just not seeing bats correctly? crap, I just lost my bat looking at privileges. Please enable yourself. Oh, I should have thought about that, really, shouldn't I? Please hurt the guy. Striking. Did I ever equip your more powerful? Didn't have the licenses for them either, did I? He's gonna. Well, hang on. I've not got bows 2, really? Where's bows 2? It's right there. Just spent all my license points on bollocks, didn't I? What was the dick of that? What was Dick's sympathy trying to get done? No, small creature. Small creature needs harm to come to it. Let's go. Good. Good stuff. Yeah, no, that is a different bat. It's a stealing. There's stealings and seekers down there. There's 2 different sorts. All sorts of fun bastards. I'm gonna throw a knot of rust at you. Look at this. Take that. Wasn't that worth doing? Isn't this a thing worth having? Stop charging. You don't have to charge. There's the secret little idea at the heart of everything we do in this world that states very clearly that a pile of iron scraps is worth a fortune. Wouldn't you know about that? 54 gil. Where the shit are we? Here we go. Now I understand. Now I understand what I'm looking at. Now I understand what the man said. He wants me to go through the tunnels as peacefully as I can. Oh, little guy. Little guy, I'm here to punish you for all of your crimes. You need to be fooled into accepting bait. He will never, of his own volition, go fishing. But it's needed. We must trick him. We must trick him with a powerful idea of ours. He perish. Let me have the treasure, thank you. And then, more things will be great. Greatness in the urn. Ho-ho. Our tasty map. And now we know all sorts of things. Look at all that down there. We've got so far to go underground. We had to walk such an extensive distance in the end, I almost wish I didn't fall through the floor. And now, once again, it's time to steal from bats for a living. Ah, the bats are blue now, they're weak. They're weak and not at all powerful. Do we have faux flying yet? Just, oh, sorry, I'll only dip into the gambits one more time. No. Shall I have you be sort of an opportunistic sniper, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what the situation is a lot of the days. A lot of the days in a row. I mean, quite honestly, do I lose anything by just having them attack all? I'll tell you what will happen is I'll forget to turn it off when I no longer need it on, won't I? I'll forget that man's greatest trick was inventing the wreath. You can have it for Christmas, you can have it for funeral. What a wide variety of purposes and applications, all in this little circle of funny plants. Now, I think that's great. But there are some, the enemies of the Wreath, who aren't too bothered. And I think that's absolutely outrageous. I think we should stop them all every day. Stop sucking the carpet out of the wall. No, I don't know why it's in the wall. It could be important, however. I'm not an architect, I'm not a structurologist. I don't know what removing the carpet will do to this building. I don't pretend to understand, but certainly I shall not contravene the original decision based on a gut feeling. This is how Rome fell over that one time, right? Nero was stood there fiddling himself on the roof, and then all of a sudden everyone ripped the carpet out right from under him and he got fucked right into the sky. And with Nero no longer there, all the bricks thought, oh, are we not doing Rome anymore? And they okay, and they all went home to a completely different country. Romulus would be turning in his grave. If he knew all it took was for one man to fly away, he'd never have bothered laying the first brick, would he? He'd have let Remus have the lot. Mind you, he... Do you ever think about how if the wrong brother had won, the country would have been called Reem? It just doesn't... It doesn't seem... It doesn't seem, does it? Was it a country at that? But I don't quite understand Rome as an entity. Like, it's a city now. It got sort of subsumed, maybe. I don't know. Somebody fetch a Romeologist. What's a harness? When attacked, automatically counter. That's an interesting little thing. An interesting little thing for me to maybe put on Van, who is the closest to a tank that we sort of get. Van tanks all the baby elephants. That's right, he endures all their blows. And you can too, with this massive 5-point program. Just for your bones. 5 points for the bones alone, there we go. That just shows you how much I've thought about your skeleton. And now, I'll think about everything else as well. Look at this. Come back here. There's no good running away. There's no good running away from me. I'm the lad who stabs you. What was the point of healing? You weren't real, baby. You weren't fucking drowning in the sea of sapphires. Please perish. There you go. Getting so many eye drops from the local insects. Really is quite remarkable. Just a bunch of... Oh, hello! There's flans! There's flans down here, and they want you dead. Oh, they don't like it when you've not set them on fire. I don't know if I care. Like, you're not doing a lot of damage. I don't think I'll unblind you. To be honest, what would be the point? I'd get maybe 3 damage every half an hour. It's not like you're using MP on it. Is there like... Are we sure? Are we sure I have no magic? Oh, hang on. Hang on. There we go. Did not know you had that. Remarkable. Well, if that's going to be an ongoing issue, do we have weakness? I cannot have you target specific weaknesses. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I tried juggling, it didn't work. An arrow moat. An arrow moat, a Solero lolly. Please become a fireball. Thank you. Can I just have you... If I have you do another one, can I just attack the battery mimic? Like that. Seems like only manual orders overwrite the silly sausage device. Unfortunately. Can I have you give me a potion now of some description? Potions. There's got to be potions in here. Stop scuttling. There's no scuttle. Someone sounded very shocked just then, and I don't know who or why. But I know it's time to die. Let's go! I love setting the lad on fire. Oh, there's a sparkly prize. Stop. Stop your shenanigans. I've had enough of all this. I've had enough of all these different cheeses. You have brought far too many. Your zeal for cheese is ridiculous. There we go. Now we get... Oh, that's Shields 2. Where the fuck's Shields 1? Okay. Oh, hello. I can look and see what they are. This all gambit slots. Swiftness. Oh, hello. Oh, I can get a ninja sword somewhere. Oh, I can get a ninja sword all sorts of places. Well, where? Where, please? Shields 4? Do I not get Shields 1? What the fuck is... Stamp! How do I get to these, then? Oh, I can throw coins! I can cast random black magic. But what I absolutely cannot do, under any circumstances, is equip the sword, the shield, rather, that I spent money... Well, there's my problem. I'm treating it like it's absolutely fucked. Might as well start sort of working towards this red spiral here, because that's another quickening that we all love to receive. You are so expensive! It's so expensive to equip certain guns. You can have your bow, though. You can have your bow, though, father. Take that. Take this. Right. Now we're a little stronger. Now we've got a knife that looks like this. And Fran's bow also looks different. Look what I can do. Lovely stuff. Who's a bomb? Who's exploding? Hello? Oh, you're like not worried. You're just like a little funny exploding man, look. He doesn't care really that we're bothered at all about him. They will explode. They obviously are the kind of enemy that self-destructs at some point, so... If I'm just on par with them and don't have their weakness, which I can assure you I do not. The only two I can think of that would qualify are forms of magic we don't even have. I thought blindness wore off after a while, old boy. I'm terribly sorry to have left you in the lurch like this. I guess I was completely wrong. I guess I was completely wrong. I said I guess I was completely wrong. I said he. That's my face. No, you've hurt me a little bit. Please. Stop being alive. And then I'll go up the stairs to see a secret prize. Here. Just a potion. Just a potion, you're sucking the conduits again. I decided to eat the electricity. No. Now you see it goes like this. Special attack 1. Stop. Extra attack. Go away. And then we've done you. You got absolutely fucking done. Where is Battery Mimic A? You. You look like one. Yes. Don't silence anyone. Who've you Oh, I silenced you. Never mind then, carry on. Continue silencing everyone. I've hushed you with my knife today. Stabbed you right in the speech. It's all good in the land of pointy hats. Is the pointy hat any good for it now? Not really. I say not really. Although, it is rather pointy, isn't it? And I do think that's fantastic on its own. Oh, so that's its own little... Where am I? Oh, I see. I see. Well, I'll be going back anyway, then. I'll be going back anyway, then, and it's fine. Ugh. I hate the rain. Now, if you wouldn't mind doing the same to the other one. Come to think of it, you can use white magic as well, which you've picked up from somewhere. And I think that's great. I wonder what kinds. I can cure your blindness. I could have done this. Oh, you've no cure. You've known cure this all time. Well, I won't put it on automatic like. But because I need you to set fire to people, but I'll let you heal yourself. Oh, another man. There's more guys. There's more guys living in the bungalow than I am comfortable with. This bungalow is at capacity. I'm sorry, I know it's not what you wanted to hear. 10 more. 10 more lup. And I'll be able to make my dreams come true. Or at least I'll be able to make a gun come true. I'll tell you, all this is a gun come true for me. Oh, 3! We've sunk down to 70% before. This means that at some point we've extracted more charge from the mimics than they actually took. I think somebody's fucked the laws of thermodynamics here. I don't know who, but somebody. Somebody very powerful with all sorts of masteries over the energies of the world has allowed this to come to pass. Oh, shitting cock. Don't need the flans to carry on like this. I could have sworn. Right, we get the mist menu, but we don't actually. Because only one of us has a misty ability. Only one of us has the fog needed to move to the next round. Look at this, right? A monster in red socks. Isn't that adorable? He's wearing socks. Why has he got those on, eh? He doesn't even have feet. Well, where's he wearing the sock then, eh? That's the question. That's what we're all... we're a quiver with anticipation, waiting for the solution to this riddle to present itself. It may seem like a riddle to you, but of course Poirot can plainly see the socks. That is, after all, why we hire him. Mr. Explosive, Hello. 2 Mr. Explosives. You clear everyone else out and all the Mr. Explosives come out. It's like, yay, we're finally free. I've finally succeeded in living my life. I'll tell you something, we've spent longer in the dungeon than I was expecting. Let's just hang out with these bombs for a bit and close out the episode. We'll do the rest later. I thought I could get it all done in one, but I was a little bit mistaken. So yeah. Goodbye for now.